Hello everybody. Today's topic is artificial intelligence. Yesterday we released an EA based on neural network perceptron. It's a branch of neural network. We don't use convolutional neural network or LSTM because I think perceptron neural network is enough to help us analyze market data and to get signals. It's very easy to learn for the beginner, and I think artificial intelligence is really helpful because we have developed a lot of EA and compared their performance, and the neural network, some deep learning model is really awesome, and the results of them are very attractive. So that's why we push this kind of knowledge to the traders and hope every trader has their own AI EA and get a very high performance to get profit. Today we will show how to train a model of neural network and how to run the trained model to get the signal. We released an EA yesterday, and if you check our platform and you can find them, and there are two new EAs. One is this one, sample training neural model, and the other one is sample run neural model. This one is for training, and this one is for running to get the signal. Let's start. And the first thing is to open backtesting page. After that, let's choose this one to run, and we can choose the default parameters, and you don't need to change them, just run it. And after that, let's choose the start period and the ending period. For example, let's choose this one, May 1st. And the data time frame is M1. And this option is you don't need to care. Just choose 500. And because we will use the historical data to train the model, so we don't need to see the chart. So remove the check of this option and run the training EA straightforward. Okay. This process is to get the historical data, and the model is not trained yet. So we need to stop the EA. And because when we stopped this EA, and the init function will be run, and we wrote the program logic there to train model. So when we stop EA, and the training process will be run. So let's operate that. and the time, and it takes time. So maybe you will be shown some pop-up message, just like your browser is slowed down by some program. So just neglect this kind of alert message. Just neglect that. Press wait. And the training process maybe will take 2 minutes. And that's why we just choose one day's data to train. And the data is based on M1 time frame. So an M1 time frame will make maybe more than 1,000 sample data to train the model. So even you just choose one day's historical data, and you can get more than 1,000 sample data to train the model. So it's still a very, very big process to train the model. Don't press exit pages button, because it will stop the training process, and you can just press wait to make the process continue. And because neural network is not how can I say, the results are not the same between the tests. For example, if you tested this afternoon, and the result maybe will be different from when you tested at night. So the results are different. So let's check. Okay, it's done. When you see the state is stopped, that means the training process is done. So okay, so now we get a trained model. The next step is to run the trained model and to see how to get signal from a trained neural network model. And let's choose this EA and just keep the parameter default. And you don't need to change them. And after that, and choose the same period. But you need to increase your initial deposit, because in the testing process and the signal will be, the number of the signals will be very, very big. So it will send a lot of orders and open a lot of trades. Maybe if you choose 500, and your margin will not be enough. So let's choose $100,000 to test. And you can check this option and to make the process visible and to see how the chart is affected by neural network model. Let's speed up the process. Now you can see a lot of circles there, and the red one, the red ones stand for sell signals, and the blue ones stand for buy signals. And all of them are created by the neural network model. And in this program, and we use RSI RSI indicator as our input parameters. Why? Because RSI's calculated value is very easy to be normalized. So that's why we choose RSI as our sample. And you can choose other indicators, just like a simple moving average or MACD. But don't forget to normalize the input parameters, because it's very, very important to a neural network model. A neural network model usually just accept the value range from 0 to 1. So don't use greater than 1. Don't use the value greater than 1 or smaller than 0. So use the value ranged from 0 to 1. That's very important. Okay, the process will be very, very long, so let's just skip the process. Let's stop it. Okay, today's topic is AI, artificial intelligence. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.